Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to the new The Walking Dead The Ones Who Live episode. I can't believe this is already the 5th episode. 6 episodes is actually so short because it starts and you're still kind of getting into it in the at least first 2 episodes. Then it's like the 3rd episode and just like, yeah, okay, fine. Then it's already the 4th episode and you're like already halfway and then suddenly there's only one left after this. So normally I'd be like, okay, yeah, 5th episode, but this show is so good. I don't want it to be over. So before I start, I want to tell you that I'm having a lot of copyright claim issues on these videos. And the thing is, YouTube is being annoying as hell these days. And it's just like, they're kind of claiming everything. And then you have to like let them review it. And then once they reviewed it, you can like, it's fine. You can like make money with it and upload it and all. But that takes super long. And normally it was just like, oh, you upload something. And when there's something wrong with it, you can just re-upload it without the part that is claimed. And now they just take sometimes like a week. And then I just can't upload it, which is really annoying because I'm just recording this on time every week. But then YouTube is like, nah. So I don't know what they're doing. But this caused me, especially last week, that I could only upload it really late. I think in the end I ended up uploading it on Saturday while I wanted to upload it on Monday. And I fear that this week is going to be the same case. So I want to tell you, if you want to instantly see the finale, you can check out my Patreon because I can instantly upload them on Patreon. You could get early access there anyway, but now it's like even more early access because YouTube is being annoying. So if you just instantly want to see the next episode on Sunday evening, then check out my Patreon, links in the description. And you can also get the uncut reactions tier there, and then you can see my full reactions to these episodes. And of course, on top of all of that, you'd also be supporting me and I can put more time in my channel and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's clear. But yeah, beside that, I also want to say sorry that it comes online so late, but I just can't do anything about it. I just have to wait till YouTube is like, yeah, now you can upload it. And sometimes that takes very long. But yeah, nothing I can do about it, sadly. So, last episode, I think what The Ones Who Live has been doing up to now is just so smart. Like, every episode is so different, but so interesting. Because it kind of started like Rick's episode, Michonne's episode, then the 3rd episode we saw like them in the CRM. Then the 4th episode we see them kind of escaped, but more like being in a discussion constantly, like what should we do? And I think the end of that previous episode was that they finally agreed and they were actually leaving together. So for my feeling, it's just like every episode had such a different vibe, but it makes it so interesting. So I'm really loving the show up to now. And I have to say, I see that in my views too. Like a lot of people are loving it. For example, like Dead City, the Daryl show, nice shows, but I noticed that every time I uploaded it, people weren't really... It was just like, okay, if the video got 1K, it was a lot, you know, while I used to get more with The Walking Dead. And also when The Walking Dead got like less interesting, I got less views. So I kind of noticed it in my views as well. Like more people are checking out this show than the other shows, and I get it because honestly, I love the other shows, but this one is just the best. So I'm very curious where they're gonna drive now. I hope in the way of Alexandria, but yeah, let's check it out. There's probably gonna be more, struggles coming their way. I mean, of course, if the CRM finds out they're still alive, which is probably gonna happen because they're pretty like powerful and they know a lot. So yeah, I'm very excited to see the rest of the show. So now let's watch the 5th one and see how it goes. Should we know who it is? Gabriel? Gabriel? Oh my god, what? What is he doing here? Oh, what? I did not see that coming. Okay, so the thing is, I did kind of expect eventually to see people we knew. I should have realized this is the 5th episode, so we're almost near the end, so it could have happened now. But I didn't really think about it. I thought, okay, 6th episode, we're probably gonna see people we know, but fun. There they are. The Good Life. What? What is that? Oh, food. Nudes. I saw that it said that on the truck or like the van, but I didn't expect there actually to still be noodles in there. Now I'm craving noodles. Romantic noodle dinner. Oh, is that Gabriel's knife? No. They are gonna run into him, right? They have to. No, I guess not. By the way, last week's episode I was editing till late at night. And then I had a dream about Rick and Michonne. So this is how much this show is like graved into my mind. He must be excited to see her again.
Never did like those.
No, Michonne.
I thought so. Yeah, I had that problem too. It was like always like Marissa, never Larissa.
Is this a terrible gift to bring to RJ?
Oh, that's kind of cute actually.
No one has ever once called him Junior.
Like, it is a terrible gift, but it's a
Bring
cute
yourself
gesture.
back. It's more than enough. He might be ready for this.
Oh.
Is that who he is?
Judith has a sword. They're us.
I got you something. Baking soda and spearmint, as requested.
Man of his word. Only took a couple lifetimes.
Then you asked for that. Toothpaste. I was damned if I wasn't gonna find something.
Oh.
You found your moment.
Yeah. I instantly just like the vibe of them so much more now they just agree. You know, especially the last 2 episodes, it was mostly just them not agreeing and Rick not wanting to come back to her. Just Rick in the mindset, I'm going to see my children again. I'm gonna stay with Michonne. I love this.
Looks like we found a place to stay for the night.
Nice.
Looks holding up.
Gotta say their car is not very subtle though. The yellow one.
She was trying so hard for this army.
She was trying to get home to South Africa to someone she loves. Okafor found her. Stopped trying. I never let go. I denied it. I pushed you away, but I never let go.
I didn't know.
What is it?
Is this where Gabriel was?
The people from the people.
Oh shit. Are they just running into multiple people? Oh. What the fuck? What? It's like the Mr. Croc from DC. What was his name? The crocodile guy.
Should thank these folks.
Because of the steam vents, and there's the wet ones.
They look pretty hungry.
Damn.
Stay safe.
Damn.
Appreciate the help, but we're gonna need more. All of it.
The way I was already expected that.
You wanna just take it back?
We could roll this back to you just saying thanks if you want.
Hell no. Always take
Yeah, don't fuck with Rick and Michonne. Take the guns.
I'd like you to do the rollback now.
Nope.
How do we know you won't do this to someone else?
You let my family live.
Promise us to leave people be.
Why would you care about saving anybody's skin other than your own?
How did they even come this far?
Why don't you just promise and we'll believe you?
Yeah. I'll leave people be.
I was instantly like, when they were like, they killed the walkers and they were standing there, the 3 of them, I was like, especially the 2 men, I just see them and I'm like, yeah, I don't trust them. They don't look trustworthy.
I was really looking forward to that.
Good, just take it back.
Keep your promise, asshole.
They get what they deserve.
And maybe he'll keep that promise.
You really think so?
You think they would have made it?
What if we hadn't come along?
Broken axe, low on bullets. They'd made it this far, and just like that, the sister steps in an old snare.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking about too. Like, they made it this far and then you're still like this stupid. I don't get it. And then you die in such a stupid way.
That felt good.
Well, if they're gonna have a drink, I'll take my iced coffee.
I am surprised you took back the noodles, though.
Yeah.
They pulled a gun on us. You don't get noodles for that.
Noodles only for good people.
Toothpaste, booze. What are you up to, Grimes?
I'm just working with what I got.
I knew it. Date night. Oh? That's not a walker. Is it Gabriel? Every time I'm like, it's Gabriel. Or did the people come back? I think it's Gabriel, right? Oh, I want to just like see them meet again. Oh, 3 years ago. Okay, so it was Gabriel. Otherwise we wouldn't see him now.
Gabriel,
It's okay. I'm alone.
Even if you are alone? Is this coming back?
No. I just wanted to see you, but you can't say to anyone that I was here.
You left because you were being judged for things you did in your past, instead of who you were trying to be.
But I was up to something, and you trusted me. And it was a mistake.
He called you one of us.
The way I like vaguely remember all of this, it's just like, it's so many years ago, but when they're talking about it all, I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of remember it all.
My mistake wasn't trusting you. It was losing my faith in you.
That is such a priest thing to say.
I can't talk about the things I've been a part of. Things I will be a part of.
You can talk to me. Clergy confidentiality.
I forgive you.
Okay, random backstory. But they did meet again.
Lovebirds.
What? What? Ooh, shut up! Shut up! Didn't see this coming. Oh my god. That was the last thing I expected right now. I was like, okay, maybe Gabriel's gonna be there. No, she is there.
The circumstances of your disappearance together were suspicious. So I'm back with the reclamation team. And a yellow truck sitting there. Then I saw you left breadcrumbs, dead delts, ramen wrappers, all the way down Highway 90 to Virginia.
She missed her chance. Should have killed us while we were sleeping.
I love that they're just talking like she's in there.
I left things unsaid between us. I didn't want to do that before I killed both of you.
Oh.
Play games, and you think I'm still her. I'm not. I am decorated Warrant Officer Jada Stokes of the Civic Republic military.
You're doing this for you, Anne.
No! If I were to let you go home, my connection with Alexandria would be discovered, and that important work would end. I saved your life.
You took it from me. You took it from our children. They grew up without their father.
Yeah.
You stole our family, Anne.
By dying here today, Alexandria will remain safe, and your children will have a better world.
I hate her.
But you didn't lose here. It's the end of your story. Let that be your peace.
Oh my god. Even though she was just talking about killing them constantly, I still didn't expect her to actually shoot or something.
No! We gotta go!
How's Rick's wife doing?
Michelle?
I don't know what I think of these like flashbacks. It's interesting to see that she met with Gabriel and all.
Why'd you
And
call her his wife?
Wasn't she?
One day Rick said that I should marry them. Maybe we should do it right there on the bridge that we were building. I sat on a log.
oh
in the
yeah, I remember that.
falls. In the dirt, right in front of me, was a ring. Seemed like it'd make a pretty nice wedding ring. I could suddenly see that someday. But what happened, happened.
I have spent the last year looking forward to our next visit.
So they just meet once a year or...
Here talking. It's less about personal connection and more about responsibility to something greater than myself. That means I have to do things that are difficult.
It's just kind of like, it's interesting to see what they're discussing.
Cruel.
If you're here,
Yeah.
expressing doubts,
Like, good to know all of this, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm so excited about the Rick and Michonne storyline that it's just, it feels interrupted constantly, but I want to see more of them.
maybe you and your people could help. It wouldn't have to be much, and we'd repay you as soon as we got on.
Gabriel, you know that I can't. I'm not even here.
As you do cruel and difficult things.
Yeah. Better go.
Wait, I'm sorry. Take this with you. You've been questioning things. This is a symbol of faith.
Next year?
It's so random.
Same day?
If I'm alive.
It's always the question in this world. Oh, they're following her. I don't get why Rick just didn't let her shoot her.
Can't kill her.
Oh, we can't.
She left a file about home for the CRM.
Oh.
Okay, what do we do after she's dead?
Whatever we have to do.
Because she's not gonna leave them alone. But yeah, I get what Rick is saying. If she has the file, like when she's gone, people will look for it. And it'll maybe get in even worse hands. Oh.
The company.
Damn, the weird walkers. I feel like the hand, like the fake hand, is coming in handy. in handy.
You think that giving antelope's ass about some ramen? That's just pasta. Hell, I care about pasta. Oh, good goddamn.
I'm not here to hurt anyone.
So are they gonna see that they did not keep their promise?
My community is safe. It has walls and food, and I can offer you a place there if you just...
How far is not far?
It's just a few miles.
They were still like arguing about the pasta, the noodles. They said like, it's just pasta.
You heard her hate being called Anne. I think she's still in there somewhere. And if there's something she can give us first, something to help,
But she's gonna die.
safe without risking any.
And they're again not agreeing on something.
Maybe we can help her, and if we can't,
Then I can kill her.
be my guest.
You see this?
I have to say now I'm like understanding them both. Like I get why Michonne wants her dad. I also get what Rick is saying, like maybe we can get through her and... Oh shit. That would maybe even be more, or like even better. Huh? Creepy. I think it's the people. Yeah.
I'm sorry, she promised she'd take us with her. All we had to do was lure you in here.
That's 4 on 2. People are a resource.
Whatever she said, it's not what you think it is.
Goodbye, Rick.
Oh my god. But like the walkers, we've never seen them like that. Because I know there's like starting to be like different kinds of walkers, but suddenly they're there and it's just like, okay, I guess. It's giving me the Last of Us vibes.
But I do know something about that part of yourself that you're scared of losing.
What if it's already gone? Every year I come back here, I've done worse things.
Yeah, we kind of see her changing every year, right?
I look forward to these days. To have this. To have you. This secret. I have you. Proves that you're still here. It just does.
I'm just kind of wondering right now, did they bring Gabriel back for like these conversations? Oh, okay. To like show us how Anne changed? Or is he actually gonna meet up with Rick and Michonne eventually? Or with her, I don't know.
That's just it. You haven't told me anything about your group. I know you're not them. I see it when I look in your eyes.
I did this.
Wait, or because this is a year ago now, are they gonna have like another meeting right now?
I'm sorry for turning you into a loose end.
Oh, what is she? No!
Sorry.
How about you show yourself?
Show yourself.
I live for the cause, and I will die for the cause. I'm not a traitor, not like you.
He never asked to be there, you know.
You two together, you are unstoppable. But that won't save your kids. You kill me, they're dead.
Why does this feel like such an impossible situation?
I get killed by walkers. They're dead.
She's gonna shoot the walkers now, isn't she? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there was only 4 bullets, right?
It didn't have to be this way. After all these years, you were finally feeling the responsibility to fight for something bigger than yourself. And Beale saw it too. He was gonna give you the echelon brief. Your eyes would have been open to the true size and scope. You could have ensured Alexandria's security.
I think it would have been interesting to know that.
You don't really want to kill everyone back home, Anne.
It's not about want. So who's gonna die today? The two of you or me? And everyone back home?
She's right. Rick. I didn't want to see it, so I didn't have to see it. Rick, there has to be a sacrifice.
Yeah, like she would mean that.
But now I see. This can't end with us going home.
Okay,
There's still a deal to be made.
and I'll go back with you. We'll say I was injured in the crash, the lone survivor, and I'll go back to the CRM.
Michonne gets away, and I never tell them about Alexandria.
We got a deal?
Why should I trust you?
We got a deal or not?
How are they gonna get out of this?
We got a deal.
Because they're not actually suddenly okay with this deal, right?
We lay down our weapons, lay down yours.
She doesn't look good though. Is she even gonna make it? I mean, it's Jada's, but she'll probably make it. But she looks really bad. Yeah.
You've looked better.
Yeah. And now what?
I don't trust you either. But I respect you, Rick.
Oh.
Lie
Oh.
to yourself. Shoot me. Make me understand. Show me who you are.
Drop it. Drop it. Double-cross me before I double-cross you, or I will kill you. But if it means that Alexandria is destroyed,
Oh, shut the fuck up. What? Is she gonna... She's actually gonna die? Oh. What? Like, whoa. Okay, it's like, I honestly... It's not that I care so much about her. But yeah, after everything...
my people, my friends,
Yeah. Even the world beyond seed. Oh my god.
was finally part of something that could last. I couldn't lose another community if I didn't kill you all. Somehow, someway, you come for the CRM. So I drew up the dossier to protect myself and make sure you couldn't.
Go. I'll see you next year, Ann.
He already showed me. I found my answer. The dossier. It's in my room at the Cascadia base. Destroy it and go home. The CRM will bring the world back. Tell me you won't come after them. No, because we are coming for them. Gonna get the dossier, and then the CRM, we're gonna stop them. He's gonna get the echelon briefing and find out everything that they do that the city doesn't know about. And we're gonna help the city stop them. Because the CRM is not the answer.
I honestly thought in the end they would just kind of leave it there because, like, of course they don't agree with them and they keep killing innocent people, but like for them the main mission right now is to just get back to Alexandria. But yeah, it makes sense what she's saying.
I wish I died an artist.
Oh yeah.
With
Oh,
never about
yeah.
Survival.
Oh, chills.
This is mine. The end of my story.
Oh, I want to do a full Walking Dead rewatch. I really need to do it soon, but it's so much. It's so weird that she's dying.
On the bridge, you told Gabriel you wanted to marry her. We found this. We wanted to give it to you. How did you?
I see. That's what Gabriel was kind of doing in the story.
Do what you said you would do. Please.
Jump point's just over that ridge.
What the hell? They're gonna run into Gabriel. Come on. Honestly, I actually think they don't. I really think Gabriel was just there for like the Jadis storyline.
I've been wanting to say something. It's a broken world. Michelle.
I feel like there would have been a more romantic moment than after killing Jadis. But okay.
I could never have imagined this, but it could only ever have been you. I'm yours.
Oh no, is he gonna wait there for her now? But she just died? Oh, what the hell? Oh, chills again. Okay, let's just watch the next time on.
Get the dossier she left behind.
I feel like it.
Go home together.
Okay, so they are going back for the dossier now.
Everything will change.
And we're gonna see Terry O'Quinn again. Okay. Damn. Okay, so, first of all, I'm kind of shocked. I didn't expect Jadis to die in this episode. I feel like it just didn't come to my mind that she would die at all. I feel like she has been with us for so long now, because she was also in World Beyond, and we've seen her some more times, and I don't know, I just felt like, okay, Michonne tried to kill her a few times and Rick kind of stopped her because he was like, okay, if we do that, they're gonna destroy Alexandria. So because he constantly stopped her and because they would destroy Alexandria, I kept thinking like, oh, they can't really harm her or anything. So yeah, I don't know. The moment she wasn't feeling that good, when I kept saying like, oh, she really doesn't look good, is she even gonna make it? But then I kept being like, nah, she's not gonna die. I think I even said it. I think I even said like, yeah, but it's Jadis. Of course she's not gonna die. Like, what the fuck? I have to say this episode went a completely different way than I expected in some way. As in, first of all, I didn't expect to see Gabriel back. Then we did see Gabriel, and then I was like, oh, then we probably see him because he's gonna run into Rick and Michonne. There has to be like a reason for them that he's there. But it had nothing to do with them. He was there for like Jadis' journey. To see like the yearly talks between them, that kind of showed us like, oh, she is changing. Like, she says she doesn't want to change. She says she doesn't want that part of her to die, you know. But she is changing very much. Especially when they met like the third time. Then I was like, oh, she almost even shot Gabriel. So yeah, she's changing. That's kind of the point they were trying to make, I think. When I, at one point, realized, oh, Gabriel is not there for Rick and Michonne. Gabriel is there for Jadis. Then I was like, oh, shit, okay. But I feel like I especially realized that when Jadis died. Then I was like, oh, okay, they did this for her. Then I also realized, okay, yeah, then they're probably not going to meet Gabriel anymore. That probably had nothing to do with Rick and Michonne. But I don't know, I'm still kind of shocked. Like, I just didn't see it coming. I didn't expect it. But I think it is fitting though. Because constantly, I feel like the character of Jadis, I feel like she was there all along for Rick's storyline, if you get what I mean. It's like when Rick died at the bridge, she was the one who got him out. And she was constantly kind of our bridge to Rick, to where Rick was. I think that's also why World Beyond, why a lot of people watch that. Jadis was in that, and it was like, oh, but if Jadis is there, that means Rick is there too. That means there is this link to where Rick is. So when I think about it, I feel like it only makes sense that she would die in this show by their hand. By Rick's hand. Because Rick and Michonne are back together. We know where Rick was. It's all solved. So the only thing she still had against them was the file, which they're gonna go after now. I don't know, it's really fitting, I think, but I just didn't see it coming at all. I have to be honest, I didn't think about it too, so yeah, but I think it makes sense. So, okay, that happened. I really liked the beginning moments of this episode, especially because it was just like, I feel like we finally saw Rick and Michonne together, and they were agreeing on things. They were seeing the future the same. They were like having the same goals. They both wanted to get back to their kids. I feel like the moment Jadis was suddenly there and they woke up when she was like holding the gun to them, I was like, oh shit, she found them. And then like that nice vibe of Rick and Michonne was like instantly gone. I mean, it was very exciting to see, of course, it's part of the storyline, but I really enjoyed those like beginning moments. And also them running into those people. I think they handled that so well. It just shows to me like, oh, they're such a good team. They see these people, when they were like instantly being nice to them, I was like, but shouldn't you like watch out a bit? It's still like The Walking Dead. It's like you can't trust anyone. But then the moment, like, they instantly gave them food, they were like, oh, they look hungry, they helped them without even, like, yeah, being like, oh, should we help them? Is it safe? No, they just did that, they gave them food. And then the moment they threatened them, it just seemed to me like they knew they could handle those people. I feel like them together, especially just like, not of course like a big group of people, but they know they can handle a lot together. So for them, apparently there wasn't really any danger or something. And just then the way they handled it, I think they handled it so perfectly. Like, I also thought, okay, they're not the people who would like kill them right now, but yeah, take away the noodles. I think that is a pretty good punishment. Make them promise they won't do it again. Of course, you never know if they're going to do it again. Probably not. But yeah, it does mean something, I guess, if you like make them promise it at least. Like, what else are you going to do? You're either going to shoot them or you're going to make them promise it. You're never going to know if they're actually not going to do it again. So what I'm trying to say, I think I just really like them. Yeah, seeing them as a team again. And now that I see that they're going back to the CRM to get the dossier and all, I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like the best thing they can do. They have to get that so they won't attack Alexandria, so their kids are safe, so everyone's safe. But I was so hoping for them to just go back to Alexandria, see the children again. I want this reunion. I really want that. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. I am kind of thinking like, okay, maybe because it's gonna be the last episode next week, it's probably gonna maybe be a bit of a longer episode. And then we might just see like the CRM storyline first, and then after they might go to Alexandria. Because I feel like we have to see a reunion, right? We have to see Rick meet his son. If Rick is not meeting his son in this show, it feels kind of weird. So I feel like it has to happen. I also don't know if there's like any plans for a season 2 or whatever. But I feel like the show, they can close it pretty nicely. Because if they go after the CRM now, they get the dossier, they go back to Alexandria, Rick meets his children. What else is there to do, you know? I feel like if you would continue this show, it would just be like The Walking Dead again. It's just like, yeah, they're back at Alexandria. It's just like The Walking Dead, you know? I mean, I wouldn't be complaining. Like, I'm super sad when this is over, but yeah, you get what I mean. And then in the meantime, you still have the Daryl show. And I get why they continue that, because he's still in France and Carol is coming there to find him. But he ended up there first to look for Rick. So it's like this vicious cycle, you know? Everyone's kind of having their own adventures right now because Rick was lost. But yeah, for this show, I don't feel like there's really a reason to get a season 2 if they just like nicely end things up in the last episode. Oh yeah, and the last thing I wanted to say is like this CRM thing. It's just like, I feel like at first their plan was just to get back, just leave everything be. Maybe in the end, like if they would have been back home, after a while they would have started thinking like, actually, we do have to go stop the CRM. And maybe they would have done it anyway. But I feel like now their planning was just like to go home, be with their kids, you know, just, yeah, be home for a while before they start like doing new missions and all. But I feel like the whole conversation with Jadis and all about the whole briefing, and I think that really made them decide like, oh, we have to stop the CRM. And that she was like, the CRM is the answer. They are gonna change the world. And I think that really got through to them like, no, we just gotta stop them now because the CRM is not the answer. I still feel like there's so much to learn about CRM. I hope Rick is gonna get the briefing. I think that he's just gonna try to like mislead them maybe and make them think he's just loyal. I have no idea how they're gonna do that yet, but he has to get that briefing because I'm also very curious about it. So yeah. Oh, I feel like there's still so much that has to be solved in the last episode. And I don't know how they're all gonna do it, if it's gonna be like super long, but it also feels like not enough to make a second season, if you get what I mean. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I just hope to get like all the answers in the last episode. I'm super excited for that. So I think that was my reaction. I think I went over everything now. Like I said, a really different episode than I expected in the beginning. I don't know why, but not in a negative way. It was just different than I expected. I don't know what I expected. I think I just thought Rick and Michonne would just like drive back to Alexandria and maybe they would get some trouble from the CRM, but maybe just like random soldiers or whatever trying to stop them, or I don't know. I didn't expect the whole thing with Jadis instantly, but it makes sense. So I think this was my reaction, and like I said, if you want to see the 6th episode instantly on Sunday evening, check out my Patreon and get the early access tier. If you want to see my full reaction to this episode, to the other episodes, and to the finale next week, you can get the early access tier. And yeah, with all of that said, that was it. So I hope you might also subscribe, and then you'll just see instantly when I upload videos, and you would support my channel. And if you like this video, then please leave a like. And then yeah, I hope to see you next week. Bye.